Durable is a word that is often associated with the decade-long racing career of Gray Way, also known as the Washdyke Wonder during his heyday of the 1970s. Successful is another apt description, as Gray Way chalked up 51 race wins and established himself as one of the best sprinter milers of the post-war era.
Gray Way is plugging on the top weight in great style. He's pulling out that extra that makes him a great horse. He's not in front yet, but he is soon after. And Gray Way has gone to the lead. What a great horse, Gray Way. March Legend 3/4 of a length away, 2 lengths.
Gray Way's breeder was Peter South, who'd been around horses all his life, including 11 years as an amateur jockey. He tried to sell Gray Way's dam Waybrook when she was in foal because he had too many horses. But fate intervened when the highest bid at auction was less than the service fee for the sire, Grey William. So South kept her, and Gray Way made himself at home on the family property. He was a strong horse, full of spirit and very curious. That curiosity almost killed him when he became trapped in a shed. Gray Way tried to exit via the window and badly gashed his legs and neck. It was only the skill of the vet and 149 stitches that saved him. The original plan was to make Gray Way a jumper, but when sent to train with Pat Corboy at Washdyke, he showed good speed as a gelding. His first race was over 1,000 metres at Rangiora on Labour Day 1972. He won and paid $28.30. Gray Way was a great traveller, happy on floats and boats and racing on tracks far and wide. He coped with a schedule that would have shattered most other horses. By midway through his 3-year-old season, he had 10 wins and 11 places. More glory beckoned in a duel with top sprinter King's Romance in the Railway Handicap at Trentham.
And on the outside is Gray Way and Bronson right in behind these, followed then by Norelco. March on down the outside, but Gray Way's the one in command, Will in command too, and Norelco finishing well on the inside, and right on the outside the favourite King's Romance, and it's Gray Way, Norelco and King's Romance, Gray Way, King's Romance and Norelco, then Bronson.
By 1974, Gray Way's charisma was attracting fans to the tracks and the Washdyke stables. One of them was George Mackay. He was retired and devoted himself to Gray Way as strapper and personal assistant for the rest of his racing career. South had waited a long time for a successful horse, and he decided to test Gray Way in Australia in the 4-year-old season. The wet tracks didn't suit. They returned with 1 win from 4 starts. It was as a 5-year-old that Gray Way established himself as a sprinter miler of great class, winning 13 races. By now, Bob Skelton was the regular jockey. South had rung looking for Bill Skelton to ride as champion. Bob took the call and said Bill was away, so he would be more than happy to help out. Skelton quickly learned Gray Way's secret to success. He had 1 sprint in a race, a tremendous short burst that could blow away the opposition. It was a matter of timing it just right, and the battle with Upik in the Awapuni Gold Cup in 1976 was a classic demonstration.
Gray Way about a neck away on the inside there. Bob Skelton asking him to lengthen stride. Is he going to? He's going to, and he's doing it. Gray Way has levelled up to Upik, and Gray Way starting to draw away from Upik. And Gray Way and Bob Skelton go to the line to win it, and win it well. A great ride. Followed in second place.
It was a course record. Gray Way took 4 starts to regain his peak form as a 6-year-old. He did it in style by beating Showgate at Riccarton. Then in the autumn, he produced what is regarded as his greatest performance. Gray Way went up against a class field in the 1977 Easter Handicap, carrying 60.5 kilos. No horse since Sleepy Fox in the 1940s had won with as much weight. With 100 metres to go, Gray Way had a wall of horses in front of him.
Tudor Light flying through on the rounds by Sprinkle in command down towards the post. Tudor Sifrit fired and Tudor Light, and here's Gray Way coming with gigantic stride, and so is Kiwi Camp, and Gray Way has thrust his way through. Now there's a photo. Gray Way, Tudor Light, Kiwi Camp by Sprinkle and Sifrit's Pride, a neck covering the 5 of them. What a fantastic finish.
It was Gray Way's first win on a right-hand track, and it also helped make him equal top stakes earner for the 1976-77 season with $78,000. Gray Way wasn't the same force as a 7- and 8-year-old, but the wins crept up with Snooky Cowan, now regularly in the saddle. The Washdyke Wonder eventually caught up to and passed Black Duke's record of 46 in 1979. By the 10-year-old season, there was a sole aim, 1 win for the half-century. It came in September of 1980 at Geraldine. Retirement followed after 2 more races, leaving Gray Way with the outstanding record of 51 wins from 159 starts. 49 placings also helped lift his career earnings to $243,000. Greyway remained just as popular in retirement, and the Souths found a novel way of thanking the many fans who wrote about the champion. The now pure white Greyway still loved to travel, and along with his faithful strapper George, would make appearances at parades around New Zealand. For those who saw the champion race, and given his longevity and travel habits that would include many race fans in the 1970s, their lasting impression of Greyway will always be of a champion with a brilliant turn of speed and a fierce desire to win.
Come on, but there's Greyway on the inside, and Praxi, there's Karuba wending its way through. Greyway is drawn clear and is starting to come away close to home, and Greyway for the Adams, just over a length away. Praxi second, Karuba third.